Hi everyone, welcome to Book Series Part 1. This video covers an introduction to the library catalog, discussing what it is and what it's not, and we take a brief look at Library of Congress call numbers and other classification in Sims Library. Take a look at those drawers in the picture. That's what a library catalog was before online catalogs were created. Each drawer was filled with cards containing information that was searchable by a certain aspect of the item, such as an author name, or the item's title, or the subject. We do a similar thing in online catalog databases, but instead of searching by a drawer in a card catalog, you're searching by the title field, or the author field, or the subject field. So what is the library catalog? A finding tool to find records that describe the items owned by Sims Library, our collection. And our collection is composed largely of books, both print and digital, and books are written on broader topics, usually more so than journal articles, and you'll see that to be the case when you do your searching in LS 102 this term. Our collection is also composed of, but is not limited to, CDs, DVDs, government documents, maps, VHS tapes, journals, microfilm, microfiche, microform, and so forth. All of this is accessible through the Books and More tab, which will bring you to the Circe Dynex catalog database, or through the Everything tab. And the Everything tab and that particular database is the one that we'll be using in LS 102 to find books. What the library catalog is not. The library catalog, although it's a searchable database, is not a provider of full-text materials, such as books or journal articles. Any full text that you access using the catalog happen because your full-text copy of the item linked out of the catalog to another database, and that database provided the full text of the item. An example of this would be one of our online books that's provided to us by eBooks Collection, but that's a separate database from the catalog. Library classification. Call numbers, which are those funny looking labels on the spines of books and other items, are unique alphanumeric codes that are assigned to each item in a library, which indicates the subject of the item and allows materials on the same subject to be shelved together. Think of it like an address used to locate items in a library. Call numbers are usually located on the spine of the book, DVD, or CD. We have two types of Sims classification or call numbers. We have the Library of Congress, or LC classification, and that is what's mostly used in academic libraries like Sims. But we also have Superintendent of Documents, or SUDOC, and that is the classification that is used for government documents. Books with LC call numbers, here's an example of them shelved together. In this case, they are shelved together with the call number BF, which stands for psychology. So if you break the call number down, BF stands for psychology. The 637 that you see below that means more specifically applied psychology. R57 means that the subject of this book is dealing with risk-taking. E34 is a code identifying the author, and 2005 is the publication year. And as you can see on this shelf, everything is more or less the same except when you get to that third line. So for example, you had R57, but then in the middle there we have R45, and that means that the subject matter is dealing with relaxation. And then you have P74 that's also shelved nearby on the left, and that's dealing with the subject matter of privacy. So that is why academic libraries use the Library of Congress, because it can get very specific in describing subject matter. And it works well with academic collections because academic collections can be very specific about different topics and disciplines with which they deal. More so than a public library, which has much broader, more general information that's not scholarly for the most part. Here's an example where you can have one book with two classifications. This is the 2012-2013 edition of the Occupational Outlook Handbook. As you can see, the LC call number is HD 8051.A62 2012-13, and the SUDOC number is L 2.3/4:2012-13. Just so you know, whenever you see a colon in a call number, that's a dead giveaway that you've got a government document or SUDOC type of classification. We will use the EDS or Everything tab database to search for books instead of the library catalog, which is found on the Books and More tab. We will see how individual records appear in Sims Library Catalog, but we will be connecting to it from the EDS database rather than the traditional library catalog database. That's it for now. Talk to you later.